All right, it's 8 o'clock here in Chicago. I don't know if I've ever smiled this hard at 8 a.m. in Chicago. Normally, I got a slow start to the morning, but we got another episode of the Lab presented by Wolverine, and you see him again. You see him again. We talked to him before the USC game. Now we talk to him again. You know, we've been giving out the Hard Hat Award. This is our hot. Who else to give the hard hat to, other than our guy Kalel Mullings? I want to ask you a very sophisticated question here. How are you feeling after last Saturday, bro?
Feeling great. Feeling great after last Saturday. Nothing feels better than to face some adversity and be able to pull out a win. But we've enjoyed it now, and now we're getting on to Minnesota. So, that last Saturday feeling, great, amazing feeling.
Do you like your circle, your close circle, your family, your friends? Like, what were they go like? What was the conversation like with them after? Because I remember I'd go see my family after the game, and it was like a real life high to see them after a big win. You know, what was it like seeing your family after the game?
No, I mean, it was just a lot of joy, whole lot of joy. My parents, my cousins came out also. Everyone was just proud of me. Just smiles everywhere. And it just felt great to be able to have a good game, and then also have like my cousins out, my family out, being able to watch. There's no better feeling than that, because so much of just playing football and playing college football is a process, and that's my corner, man, and they helped me be able to reach to even get to Michigan. So it's just great to be able to celebrate that with them.
You're like the nicest dude, but when you run,
yeah,
you run angry. What's how does the switch get flipped?
I mean, I honestly, I kind of zone out, man, and I'm just, when I'm on the field, I'm just on the field, and after it's just, is after, but once I'm in between those lines, it's time to go. That's how you got to play this game. It's a violent, physical game, so you got plenty of friends off the field, but on that field, like they always say, you can't have any.
Yeah. Well, listen, man, it's before we go a little bit deeper, it's great to have you. It's great to have our sponsor Wolverine. They send us, the ad read and all the principles of hard work wherever in the classroom, community, on the field, the work boots basically representing the action of that. And to have you here on the episode after last weekend, like I feel like a little kid getting to talk to you right now, bro. Like I was at Happy Valley. I was calling Penn State, Kent State. It was a blowout, and I had my wife sending me updates. And then I went back and watched the tape, and I was just blown away, man. I was blown away by the effort in a beautiful, beautiful win. It doesn't have to be a clean win to be a beautiful win.
Not always, exactly.
All wins are beautiful wins, I guess, right?
That's so true.
What I wanted to ask you like a few specific questions though. What's it like when you see, you got different personnels and you see Max Bredesen coming on the field? What are you thinking when you're running and you say, oh, wait a second, I got 44 running on the field? What are you thinking?
Yeah, no, I mean, when 44 is out there and he's at the point of attack, man, I know it's going to be some movement right there.
Follow him.
Just follow him. And sometimes, as a back, it's easy to kind of get antsy and get jittery and try to maybe, take it somewhere else. But, me and Max always talk about it, man. I'm going to always trust him. I'm going to always follow him and know that whoever he's blocking isn't going to make the play. And he might take out, 2 or 3 guys in the process too. So, it's just going over it in practice and having that trust. I've seen Max do it for 4 years. So I know once he comes through, man, it's no stopping him.
I don't mean to say this, and correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember ever seeing him not do it. Like, I don't remember ever seeing him blatantly miss a block. He definitely doesn't blatantly miss a block.
Yeah. No, yeah.
But most of the time he's hitting and driving too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that movement's coming, that movement's coming. And that's all you want as a back is just a little crease and a little bit of movement. That's more than any back can ask for. And Max is going to do that every single time.
Bro, it was, I took a English class and our professor would talk about the Greek rhetorical circle. I always remember it because I didn't know what it meant. And it meant, the great stories, they finish in a very similar manner how they start. In like the first play of the game, you guys, there's Max Bredesen in a strong pistol in a sprinter stance, and he runs 10 yards without hesitation and whops the linebacker, right?
Yep.
And then on the touchdown, he pancakes the guy.
Pancakes them.
And he didn't there was traffic. He didn't
Yeah.
even really hit him that hard. Like what so did you guys have a team meeting? Did you show that play? Like
Yeah.
what
Oh, yeah.
yeah?
Yeah. No, we were all going crazy in the team meeting. And the thing is it's like you said, it's all over tape. Like it's not even just the one from the end of the game. It's all throughout the game, just coming through. And it might not even, sometimes it's not even the point of attack. Sometimes it's a slice block coming back and just laying out, making that defensive end pay. It's like, man, you can't. It's hard to withstand that and to do that for 4 quarters.
Yeah.
And it's hard to line up and really come down every single time and take on those blocks and try to make those tackles. And we know that. So we always try to take advantage of that. And 4-4, man, he's a huge part of that.
Gosh, he's a beast, man. Those guys, they deserve all the credit, those
Oh yeah.
fullbacks. But
Oh yeah.
man, it's are you guys pumped for Sherrone? You put like, I mean, what a huge win. And gosh, it's this paradox where when you're the head coach at Michigan, the standard is high, truly impossibly high
It
sometimes.
is.
Okay. Like literally impossibly high.
Yeah,
But what a freaking win, man. Like were you
definitely.
what's the
It's
locker room
just,
like after
I
that?
mean, no, we were jumping for joy, man. Everyone was going crazy. And get like for me, especially, I'm an older guy and I've been here like seeing Coach Moore's journey all the way up to becoming head coach, man. It's like there's nobody I'd rather play for and it's like it's just joy. It just brings me joy to be able to go out there with the guys and deliver a W for coach. It's just seeing the like coach like the coaching kind of succession go on. It's crazy and I'm happy for him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get an interesting perspective on it being in the media because like you have to, yeah, especially with the Big Ten network, like we're part owned by the conference, and like you have to talk about the good, you have to talk about the bad. And the thing is, at Michigan the standard is so dang high, and to be a head coach, like Sherrone was a great offensive line coach and a great play caller, but the skill set of a head coach is completely different. Like he's not calling plays anymore, he's not coaching, he's coaching a little bit of everything. And now he's a CEO. And you're right, to see the evolution and to think about how big that win was, to think about how big that final drive was. What were you thinking when you get in the huddle there and you say, holy cow, we haven't been able to throw the ball, but it doesn't matter. We got to find a way. How do we get down there and score? What are you guys thinking in the huddle there on that before that final drive?
Yeah, I mean, just no one's stopping us. We knew we had time. So we didn't have to, kind of get into a rush panic mode right away, but we also knew we had to be quick about things. But it was really just leaving it all out there and straining for one another. And we knew if we do that, there were a couple plays kind of sprinkled throughout the second half that we were one or two things away from having some big plays, and we knew that. So we knew we were real close to being able to put together a nice long drive. And we knew like it's now or never, and we have to be who we say we are now. We have to show up and like we say, no one's coming to save us. We got to go grind some meat and do it ourselves. So that's really all there was to it, and that's what we did.
That's the beauty of football, too, is that's kind of been the storyline all season where you've been one or two plays away from, or one or two guys away, one or two assignments away from like pretty much near perfection on both sides of the ball. Like when I see the tape, it's like 9 guys or 10 guys doing their job and one just missing. And it can be frustrating, but when it comes together, then
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
it is.
Uh,
It's so true.
what's it like for you too, No, the defense, my goodness, like when you're sitting there on the bench, are you aware of what they're doing when they're on the field? Like what are you guys talking about on the sidelines when those guys are getting going?
Yeah, no, I mean, I love watching the defense. Like, being a defensive guy, I love watching and seeing what they're doing. And it's just fun because it's just the confidence that we all have in our defense is so high. And being able to have that trust and that faith in our defense to be able to go out there, get stops, go out there, create field goals. It allows us to play free, and allows us honestly to make some mistakes sometimes, knowing that they got our backs. And it's just great being able to sit down and watch all guys flying around the field, making plays, getting after the quarterback, getting after the ball, taking advantage of offensive linemen. It's just fun, man. It's fun, and then it gets us going as well. Like, when the defense is out there getting 3 and out after 3 and out, it's like, all right, we got to go do our job too.
Yeah.
So it gets us going, and couldn't be more grateful for those guys over there.
Well, I know we had you on last week, man. I know you're a busy guy. You got to get some treatment, make sure your body's good. How do you follow this one up, man? It's the Brown Jug game this weekend. I think it's your last home game before you go on the road to Washington, right? I mean, 5 straight home games. Crowd was awesome last week.
Yeah.
How do you follow this up?
We just got to keep going. Be 1-0 this week. It all starts throughout the entirety of the week through our preparation. And if we continue to do what we need to do, just be 1-0 this week, walk out with another W, and keep building.
Okay, I lied. This is really the last one because I felt like Giovanni El Hadi was right there at the point of attack on a few of those runs. I
Yeah.
thought that was his best game, man.
Yeah.
Donovan's run, he pulls around, he swabs color. Your
Mhm.
first big long run, he's engaging
Yeah.
that core and holding the guy in spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right there.
give a shout out to the
Yeah.
boys up front, man.
Huge shout out to Gio, man. Gio, I'll tell you this. Gio, when I was on defense, I don't know if I said this before, but Gio was my least favorite lineman to see pull. So it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling to be running behind him now and knowing that those dudes don't want Gio pulling, and when they see him coming, they might be a little hesitant to fill that hole. So
Yeah. Isn't that beautiful though, bro? Just like the way life works. Like
it's crazy.
your best friend was your most hated dude. Like your best friend up front was someone you hated just a few years. It's funny how that works. I don't know.
It's nuts, man.
He probably hated going against you. I remember you were telling the story about how you put some dudes on their back too. So that
Yeah,
that's the circle of life. Well, listen, man, congratulations on another great game. Keep stacking, keep winning. You make the community proud. I know, like, again, when we're being sponsored by Wolverine, it's perfect to have you on here and represent what they represent. And what a great win, man. Seriously, like a season defining win early. Now you got to go build on it, baby. So looking forward to watching you guys this weekend, man. Congratulations. Thanks for taking the time this morning.
Appreciate it. Anytime.
Big shout out to our sponsor, Wolverine, as there is a new collab with Wolverine and U of M football players, guys like Colston Loveland, Alex Orgy, Donovan Edwards, Mason Graham, all your favorite players, basically. You can head over. You can see it all over social media. These guys doing photo shoots. What can't they do? Modeling the new clothes in new gear. I'm wearing the flannel, as you guys know. It's fall. Got to wear flannels. But there is a new special edition Michigan branded Wolverine work boot. It's beautiful for the fall. Actually, would go really well with this flannel. So basically, if you guys want to shop this collection, shop the new work boots, shop the new collab between Alex Orgy, Mason Graham, Colston Loveland, all these guys, head over to wolverine.com/blue collar. Again, that's wolverine.com/blue collar to shop the collection and learn more about Wolverine's NIL campaign with hardworking Michigan football players.